This episode is all about food, and this is a tale of two restaurants. One is steeped in 35 years of history and is widely regarded as one of the best barbecue restaurants in the United States. The other is a newcomer to the Memphis scene, but with a chef who is very well known. Now, while the two restaurants are very different, the similarities lie in the love and care that goes into their food. It is my pleasure to introduce you to the Cozy Corner Restaurant and Cafe Fontana. Welcome to Backstage Memphis with Brawin. Come on, let's go eat. From barbecue to Italian, let's go on over to Cafe Fontana.
All right, we want to welcome you to Cafe Fontana. We have a lot of rich history here in the home. We really like to tell people about and give you a tour of our building. The home was built in 1937. Mrs. Farley lived here from 1937 until 1999. And it's a very rich, we're on a historical landmark. We're part of the Cordova Historical Society, but we've had very good success so far. The food is so great. The food, actually, I say, is better than the building.
And this is one of those times when you know when people on TV say that there should be smell-o-vision.
Oh yeah. You walk in and you smell like you're at home. You smell like mom's in the kitchen cooking some pasta. The garlic, the aroma, it's really nice.
Well, the restaurant has already gotten great reviews.
Yes.
Great reviews. And it doesn't hurt that your chef has been featured on the Food Network. So you guys, when you come to Cafe Fontana, you have to look for David.
I'll always be here.
Taking amazing care of the Porsche Club, and we're so happy to be here, and thank you guys for having us. So in a few minutes, we're going to taste.
Yeah, we are.
We're going to taste.
We're going to taste some good food. We are. Let's have a little more tour to give you. Yeah, let's go this way.
So we are at Cafe Fontana, and David just gave us a lovely tour. He said something very important, which is this part of the dining room is reserved for their special customers, people who have come here on a regular basis and know the food and the wine very well. So this is Diane, and this is Richard, and they drive not so far, but about 20 minutes for the food. So the wine list is supposed to be very nice.
Great. It's great. I like the fact that it's $24 a bottle on one side and $29 on the other, and all their fabulous wines for just $24 and $29.
Listen,
and some of them are Italian wines, so I mean it's a really good wine list.
And I have lived in Chicago for like the last 20-some years, so I'm born and raised here in Memphis. Can I tell you what you get in Chicago for $29?
I know.
My absolute favorite is the bolognese meat sauce with the penne. Oh my God!
Nice and hearty, very rich.
But it's the best.
It's the best
sauce. I mean, he's got it down.
He's going to surprise me with something tonight. I was just in Rome, so I have to say, and this is so bad. I'm not Catholic, however, the whole religious experience was not lost on me. I loved it. I went to the Vatican, St. Peter's, all of that. But I'm telling you, hands down, when it was time to eat.
And here we are. This is Backstage Memphis with Brawin. I promised you guys we were going to go to some really fabulous places, meet new people, do interesting things. We've already introduced you just one little segment ago to the Porsche Club of America, Mid-South region, located right here in Memphis. Right now, I'm in the dining room of the beautiful Cafe Fontana. We're going to meet Chef Thomas in just a moment. He's spending a little time with his regular customers. We just introduced you guys to two lovely customers. They knew their way around the menu, they knew the wine list, and so now we get to visit with Chef Thomas. So here we are. We're at Cafe Fontana. This is all for me.
I get to taste my, and honestly, you would have to know that Chef Thomas did not know that I love shrimp and grits, one of my favorite dishes ever. But I want to introduce you to the chef and owner of Cafe Fontana. So we've been here, like playing, having the best time at your restaurant all evening. You have the Porsche Club of America here. Lovely David took us on a tour. We got to see how absolutely beautiful the space is.
It is lovely.
He is lovely. And I said, I now know where that crazy smell-o-vision phrase came from, because when I walked in, I was like, I'm not even kidding, I was bowled over the smells. Then we met Diane and Richard, who had wonderful things to say. And now I get to taste, and Chef Thomas promises to taste with me. So I'm ready. I'm going to try to do this delicately. I don't want to turn off my viewers, but I'm a girl that likes to eat. So
Well, we brought you our shrimp and grits, which has been one of our best sellers. It's sauteed shrimp and Italian sausage with roasted peppers, caramelized onions, and a little bit of pickled hot peppers in there.
So I eat shrimp and grits everywhere I go that they offer it. Is there something that you've done that makes this uniquely yours?
I think it's uniquely ours. We use a fresh stone ground corn. It's milled over in Mississippi. It's milled twice a month. They ship it out fresh, and we just mix it up with Parmesan cheese. So it's not a sweet grit,
Yes.
and it's not a sweet sauce. I try to keep it very. I try to get it savory,
Yes.
with a little bit of spice, and keep the Italian flair on top of the grits.
And I would have to say, so I'm an event planner. That's what I do all day, every day. Food is a big part of any event. I'm sure that you would agree. And I'm always fussy when the caterers put the food out for my guests. And you have to look at how beautiful this dish is, honestly.
And I wish you could smell it.
Honestly, I mean, it is piled high with shrimp, Italian sausage all around the base of the plate on a pile of cheese grits. I'm talking, yes, Parmesan grits. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Let's do it.
Okay, I'm going to go for a sausage and pepper. That's one of my favorite combinations.
Okay.
That's from... Where are you going to go?
Oh,
Too much?
it's just like a little bit of heaven in my
I
mouth.
appreciate that. It's one of our
It
best sellers.
is so good. It tastes like the sausage was just freshly done, like right now. Somebody decided that, hey, let's have some fresh sausage on the plate. The grits are creamy, cheesy. So I'm going to go in for this big shrimp, just because it just has my name on it.
Why not?
That was great with the glass fire Chianti.
There's no cute way to eat. Oh my God.
That's a good shrimp.
I would just have to say this with my mouth full. Please forgive me. If you have not been to Cafe Fontana, I would say run, don't walk. And the shrimp and grits, amazing. Beautiful to look at, but unbelievably delicious. Your customers, Diane and Richard, told me that this is as good as anything they've ever tasted in Italy. I would say I agree. I feel like I've stepped right back into Italy.
Well, thank you
So, Chef, I would just say thank you so much for having us, for our personal tasting. I don't want anybody to come near my plate, first of all. It was amazing. I'm going to have to bring my mom for brunch. This would be right up her alley for sure. So you'll see me again. And thank you so much for having us. It was my absolute pleasure to meet you. And thank you. I appreciate it.
Thanks.
Sweet.
As you can tell, I had a blast in this episode. I love to eat, and the food was unbelievable. But the people were my favorite part of the episode. If you have time for just one barbecue meal in Memphis, be sure to go over to the Cozy Corner, ask for Miss Desiree or BJ. And if you've not tried Cafe Fontana, I'd strongly suggest that you go over and let Chef Thomas feed you. Thanks for tuning in. This is Backstage Memphis with Brawin.